Hi, today I want to make a video on how to fight scammers and imposters. I really have seen so many scammers and imposters and on the Instagram and especially on the Threads and the other Meta account. I'm not sure because I never used the TikTok, so I'm not sure. But I would imagine a lot of similar things. One thing that I want to say is that Meta has been doing that single-handedly as the only monitors and regulators, community standard setters, but that has been basically has been a failure. So basically, right now we're not only see the flood, we see a tsunami on those social media meta platforms. So that's really, it's like in a fight. If there's a fight, like a battle between scammers and ordinary users, the scammers now have clearly have a upper hand. Nobody knows which one is real. You could say, well, we can use the high tech, we can use the, you know, um, reverse image funders, whatever. And you can also, but you can only guess. For most people, they just come to social media platform for some entertainment or for some social activities. They don't want to spend too much time to find out who is fake, who is real. So this job has to be done by somebody else. So far, we've been relying on the Meta. That's basically Meta is basically repeating the Chinese model that central control. Everything is dependent on the one actor, one entity. That's not the way to go. You know. So my proposal is easy. We have to leverage the celebrities. Let's fix the one thing, once and at all, first, to fight against the imposters. Um, that's the easiest. The celebrities so far they don't have they're just like us. They can only report. They don't have the right to. They don't have the right. They don't have the means to remove the account. But I think that Meta should talk to them to encourage them to be the gatekeeper. There are three reasons. Number one, they have a motivation, okay, because they want to protect their own personal brand. They don't want to, anybody pretending to be them, right? So that's one thing. It's different for you to be an impersonation, like a Saturday Night Live. You can pretend you're Donald Trump. You can simulate the way Trump is and moves and talks, right? But everybody knows that's a joke. That's entertainment. On the social media platform, that's a serious business. So we have to, the celebrities, they have the motivation. Number two, they also have the legal basis. Why? Because they have the legal right, to protect their public usage, public publicity, their publicity. And then a lot of things, we often struggle to find out whether there is a actionable violation. Because somebody, they just because they have an online account, you can't really remove them, right? You can't really block them. You have to wait until they do something, they did something, and then you can do it. You can. So it's always like a follow up actions. But when it comes to celebrities, the use of a celebrity's brand and their images, their videos itself, it's a violation. You could say you violated my personal my privacy, right? And the violation of the public use, you know. So that's one thing to give them the really strong base to act. You don't have to wait for them to do something. To be honest, let's face it, most people pretended to be Reese Witherspoon, not because they really love Witherspoon so much, but because they want to fake it and then make some money out of the perceived wrong image, the reputation and identity. So that alone is enough for the celebrities to act. Okay. Number three is that the celebrity also have the unique um, sources. They usually have a management team. They can act on that. They have the resources. They have the money to do that. Ordinary people, they don't have the money. They don't have the means, even though they have I heard some online, some users are saying that, they enjoy that because they try to fool the scammers, like, laughing at them and then, pretending that they, was, they were outsmarted the users, but actually the users outsmarting them. But that's not everybody. You can't really, you can assume that everybody has the ability to tell the difference, especially when the senior people. So that's a really senior, significant, serious business involved. Number four, I actually forgot one point is that they are also they have the information asymmetry. Let's say there's a 1,000 or 1,000,000, Reese Witherspoon's, Jennifer Lawrence, Jennifer Aniston out there. Those people, nobody else, we don't know which one's real. But the real Jennifer Lawrence, the real Jennifer Aniston, the real Reese Witherspoon, they knew they are fake. They are fake. It's just like in the big crowd that the only real people know who's fake, right? So nobody else, the third party usually don't know. So that's why it gives them also a unique advantage. So that's why I really strongly encourage them. I understand that the celebrity don't have the administrative means to directly delete the account. But I think they should talk to Meta, because if anybody can, have an account, but as long as you don't use my name, don't use my Reese Witherspoon's name, you're fine. Yeah, but but although Meta should give them the authority, in order for the celebrities and public figures to be the gatekeeper, they should give them some means to do the job. So as soon as the fake account appeared, we should have a mean to delete that. So that way, at the end of the day, the scammers knew that now the situation is different. We cannot pretend to be somebody. I'd rather to see somebody honestly. I can see, over a lot of accounts. When that it's like an ambush. Every time I leave a note to celebrities post, and then those people always follow me. And there's some people that say they're basically selling, paid sexual service. I assume I've never visited, I haven't yet, but they're saying that they always like my like my comment, like my likes. But don't wait until they made damage, until they hurt people. So Meta should let the celebrities to have the authority to remove them ASAP, so that there's no damage, no doubt to be existed. Okay, that's it.